So this is a cool spot from the like the top of a hill you can get to from Ketu Bay. This is Beatrix Bay over there where I was before, and I tried to hike up over to there and the guy kicked me out. This is like a Forsyth Bay with a lot of rocks. And Cook Strait, I'm taking a cloud video of the Chetwood Islands and Cook Strait, and this is like the entrance to Pelora Sound. It's like the day after a storm. So here we are coming into Queen Charlotte Harbor. I mean, we got the wind and the sails to go maybe 3-4 knots, but we've been flying at double that. And I guess current. But this is that. So there's the beginning opening entrance of Queen Charlotte Harbor or Sound. You can see the lighthouse over there. There's that rock, and there's a lot of churned up water. So I'll bet that peninsula continues out like a good ways out, like maybe to about there. So I think we are almost about ready to jibe. Well, from this angle it doesn't look so bad, but this here is the entrance to Queen Charlotte Harbor, where Cook came all the time. And so that there is the rock that, you know, we went around really wide. It doesn't look so bad. I thought it looked like it extended further out from the way the water looked. But a little lighthouse, and there's the land. So that's connected to the North Island of New Zealand. And there it is. There's like Ship's Cove. There's like a monument for Cook up in here somewhere. That's where we're going. And then there's like Resolution Sound and Endeavour Sound, so they're like named after Cook. And there's the south end of the sound. That must be the North Island of New Zealand over there. Just around that bend, I'll bet you it must be Wellington. And then you can see other hills over there, kind of in the sun, doesn't show up too good, of the North Island. But basically, that is North Island, New Zealand, and that is South Island, New Zealand. And I have to turn. This is Ship's Cove in here. Ship's Cove, and I don't know the name of this island, but it's a wildlife sanctuary. So that white square up there must be Cook's monument. Yeah, so it's like a that's a mushroom spore. I think that's the same kind of mushroom. So this is where that all those mushrooms are. The Queen Charlotte Sound and Loch Mara, I think, is over there. And there's Dino. All right.
Loch Mara's here, yeah.
Yeah.
So the island that we just passed, it's around there. We've got another island coming up shortly.
Yeah.
Mabel Island.
So for exploring the South Island of New Zealand in the wintertime, I think I came up with a good, or ended up with a good setup for a windproof cap to this Swandry solid wool top, Gore-Tex ski pants, single rubber mold gum boots. Way to go. All right, so it's the 24th of November, 2018, and this is Waikawa Harbor. where I've been hanging out for the last 8 months. Picton is about 4K that way. They're about to build. This marina up there has been built up. It's been extended twice. They're going to extend it one more time, building a jetty, like a floating jetty, around like this, up to like a little bit beyond that building. I think, yeah, up to like that pier or something like that. So all this is soon to be another part of the marina extension. But it's a good spot to hang out. The ferry goes, that's Queen Charlotte Sound. It goes from there day and night between Picton and Wellington on the south end of North Island. But that's it. From here, it's work the way down the east coast to hopefully make it to Stewart Island this summer. So it's maybe 17th of December or something, 2018, and we're walking down Mount Herbert, which is at the top of the Banks Peninsula. And I'm kind of taking this off-beaten trail. That's kind of, it's not really a trail, but it's kind of interesting. See, it's all sheep paddock. That looks like could be Diamond Bay or something over there through the mist. But we're getting into less fog. Normally this whole thing is all fog. But I'm just following this fence line, and I think on that ridge I can go down into that valley and eventually hit up with that road over there. Well, never would have guessed running into one of these up here. But this is a little track in Akaroa, which is a little bay on the southeast end of the Banks Peninsula. That's the township. And there's the bay. It's interesting. This thing looks like it's made out of old car and tractor parts all the way around. That's why a lot of people mentioned it, because it's off-the-wall art. So here's Akaroa from the other side. We were up there before we saw that. There it is, where we saw that metal thing. What was that, a rhinoceros or something? And there's, yeah, that's Akaroa Township. The huge cruise ships parking up there, and you can see the Saugeen Witch right there. And the Akaroa Yacht Club is, I don't think we can see it. Yeah, we can't see it from here. But anyway, this fine sunny day has turned kind of cloudy. Like mini penguins. You only see them like one or like two. I don't think I've seen three together. So this is saying goodbye to Akaroa on the southeast end of the Banks Peninsula. That's right up the guts of the bay. This whole peninsula is like It's like round and it's cut. It's like cut by a giant. And there's these caves and blowholes like all the way around. Waterfalls. And Dunedin is down that way. So Cook thought the Banks Peninsula was an island. And you know, what is it, east of Christchurch? And yeah, you can see why. Check it out. Yeah, so this is the Banks Peninsula, South Island, New Zealand, that Cook thought was an island. It looks like it, but the main part of the South Island is there. Timaru, Christchurch, Akaroa, but it looks like an island. And Dunedin is down there. This is Port Chalmers. A lot of cruise ships coming here in the summer. They dredge it, this channel. This is Dunedin. And it's probably the last stop in South Island for a while. There's one of the ships that just passed us. So there's a lot of ships coming in and out of here. But you can't see it. Normally that's the peninsula where Portobello is. About over there. So that's the Pacific. And this here is the main, you know, Carey's Bay. Port Chalmers and Dunedin is down this river another few miles or so. But that's about it. This should be the last stop in the South Island, New Zealand, before, I don't know, for a while. So we're trying to head up toward, what is it, Great Barrier Island, which is a little north of Auckland, but might end up in the Chatham Islands, depending on the wind. So that's it. Over and out. So here we are about 130 nautical miles off the coast of the Banks Peninsula, Christchurch. And here's a sea lion, or a seal just kicking back. So it's well over 100 nautical miles from the closest land. Hey, buddy.
it.